It is alone. It is naked. It is intimidating. It's legal. So, oh my gosh, am I going to get myself and everybody else in trouble? It is all of the emotions.
Yeah.
I had a little bit of help early on in my career because I worked in on-site sales where there's another person
Okay.
there. They kind of mentor you up, and you get to sell a product. I was really selling a product in the very
Yep.
beginning. A single neighborhood. I only had a certain amount of houses to sell. I had to know my product, so that was a little easier. However, in 2008, the builder that my wife and I were working with, where we met and we got married, went out of business. 2008. What happened
Yeah.
in 2008?
Bad times.
Bad times
Yeah.
for real estate.
Yeah.
You could say the worst in history. And we looked at each other and we thought, okay, we've learned a little bit in real estate so far. I've been in it about 7 years, mostly on-site sales. We hadn't been building a database of clients and in general real estate sales.
Yeah.
And we looked at each other. We thought, okay, listen, we can do something else. We can take the safe route, and we can go and we can do something else. And for a moment, I'd say for a few weeks, I thought about things like medical sales or just different sales opportunities.
Yeah.
But I told myself, I was like, you know what, Reed, you're going to be starting from scratch there. You're going to be starting from the bottom there. Why don't we start from the bottom with what we really love, what we really enjoy, and what we think we're here to do, what we believe we're here to do. And so, Phil, the first day of 2008, once we both got laid off, going through all of those emotions and thoughts and a little bit of doubts, and then there's belief moments, going through all of those things, I started knocking on doors. And that was probably the most humbling experience of my real estate career because the people that knocked on doors when I grew up were, broom salesmen, or not that there's anything bad with that. It's just like I'd already had success in real estate.
Yep.
But then I kind of had to take myself back, set my ego aside, said, you know what, I've got this new wife and I've got this new thing and this profession and these dreams and these aspirations. You're really going to have to take a little humble pill and just go out and get it. And so that was probably the best time in my business, which I think you might hear, people say they look back. And once you look back, it's a really great learning experience. But those were my best times. So it's knocking on doors, scratch, zero help. Zero. Of course, we had a little bit of friends and things, but just knocking on doors.